Yes.
Hello, guys. I would like to welcome you again in Bible TV. Today, again, we have Dr. Samuel Khati, and today he's going to talk about how is Trump administration going to impact Asia. How is it going to impact Nepal? Because Nepal has been suffering a lot of persecution during the time of administration of Joe Biden. And a lot of Christians in Nepal are waiting for Trump's administration to be restored in USA. So let's have a quick interaction and discussion of how Trump administration is going to impact Nepal. Thank you, sir, for coming and taking your time and
Yes.
trying to give your valuable wisdom and knowledge to us. So, what do you think about Trump's administration? How is it going to impact Nepal?
Thank you so much for the good question. And we know in the world, the political scenario of the world is different. Different country has a different Portugal of the political and the country. So as you have asked me, how it will affect the Trump administrations to Nepal or Asia in the world. So it's a kind of people are waiting the Trump to come because Trump has a different kind of strategy and his plan and his vision for the world. So Tom is a visionary guy and he's also a strategic guy and he got a lot of strategy that and he wants to just run that. So regarding that, so when he comes into the power, and I think it will be more easier than right now what administration with Biden. So that's what I feel and I see. Even like people are suffering because the economics, things are going very down and people are not. There are a lot of people are out of job and they are not getting good job and they are not able to earn the good money. So there are so many things, and even the old trade business concerning the old trade business as well, also not functioning, not running well, due to some kind of some international laws and all, and they are not able to really structure that. So that's that's what I see.
Okay, so what do you think about recent thing that happened in NATO summit where Joe Biden mistakenly took name of Putin instead of Vladimir Zelensky? What do you think about it?
I mean, you see, always the America has the their policy, and they want to help one who is weak. Okay, though the Vladimir Putin wanted to remain the independent that Ukraine. Okay, so he doesn't want them. Ukraine doesn't want to be in a part of the in NATO. So that's a issue, and here the Biden is on the favor of the Ukraine, and they are supporting Ukraine, So and it is kind of a political issue and also interest, self-interest. The Putin has an interest for the Ukraine because that is in his territory. So that's what we see, and he has a lot of access that country. So he wants to hold back that country, So that's one of the reasons. But Zelensky wanted to take the support from US, from outside of the NATO or even like the European Union. Even some of the European Union are also not. They are partly they are supporting, but not fully. But the US is a fully 100%. He's just sending a lot of his soldiers and troops and everything to the to protect the Ukraine. So that's a kind of politics. So Biden wanted to show the world that I'm a powerful. In my administration, I'm doing something. But it's not that it's just ruining everything, So that's what I feel. Yeah.
So it's just hypocrisy.
Kind of, we can say.
But many experts says that during the war between Putin and Ukraine, Joe Biden benefited a lot. Means he had some sort of weapon factories and he supplies weapons and his son is running that weapon supply and these kind of things are surfacing in the media.
I mean,
How do you think?
yes, you see, we see outside the market, from outside the market, and in a bazaar, people may have a lot of talk. You know, they assume, we call assumption. They assume that happened, but the reality inside, nobody knows. Nobody knows the inside the reality. So it is not like that is happening maybe, but U.S. has supporting. U.S. is putting a lot of money, lot of buying a lot of weapons to support the Ukraine. So I don't think that he has a kind of a benefit or taking some kind of advantage. I don't think that is happening. Yes.
Okay, so you are in Nepal right now.
Yes, sir.
So the government has changed now
Going to change.
from communist to again back to communist, having coalition with the
Yeah.
Congress. What do you think about this combination right now?
So it is a kind of when you see the coalition government, when the country made the coalition government, it happens because none of the party has a majority votes, so that's what it is happening, and they run the government with the agreement, but when there is an agreement is finished, when there is a disagreement, when there is a showing kind of a dispute, and it's going to collapse the government. So that's happening. Same thing in Nepal. I see now because that's happening now. And though there was a Maoist, communist Maoist, they're running the government, but because that party was they have a minor their vote, and but there was a standing two party who has a majority vote holding, the Congress, Nepali Congress, and the UML, the Communist Party. So they are waiting the chance to overrule. So it happening. It's a kind of a policy. It's kind of it's the natural things. I don't think that's any kind of a surprise, any kind of a new. So, but now, as a Maoist, as a person that was leading the government, and during his his administrations, he did some of the good things for the country, and even like he's trying to subdue and trying to to bring the issue on the corruptions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, but right now,
Yeah.
During the presidency election back there in America, Donald Trump has been shot in his ear.
He got a shot in
Yeah.
here. It happened. Yeah.
So what do you think about this action in
So
America?
no, he's not. He got a shot, but he's not died.
He's not died, but
Yeah.
what do you think about this?
Yeah, that's a kind of maybe opposition party. Some people have come because all of them don't like him. So that's happening.
So do you think the God favor him? Because maybe that
Yes.
person wanted to kill him.
He wanted to kill him, but he couldn't because God is there. God has saved him because he is in God's plan. He is in God's favor. Okay? The Tom is in God's favor. Tom is in God's hands. God has saved him. So God has blessed him. His God is going to bring him the president.
This time he's going to be a president.
He's going to president for this 2025. He will be the president for the another 4 years. Yes.
So even though people tried to kill him, he's not going to die.
There is it's happening because that's a kind of that's kind of a drama. It can be also trying to kill, but they cannot because God is there. That's is happening. Don't worry. That's not a shocking things. It's not like it's any new. It's not surprising. It's unusual. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so you are talking about that things are going very usual in America
Yes.
for anyone to be shot. Yeah, it's usual because you can remember that even Abraham Lincoln was
Yes.
shot, and then John F. Kennedy was
Kennedy
shot,
was shot.
and one of the president in Japan was recently
Yeah.
shot. 2 years back. So Benazir Bhutto, she was shot.
Yeah.
And this kind of incidents are taking place whenever they are good leaders.
Yes.
So do you think Donald Trump is actually a good leader?
He's a partially. It's better than the Biden, I should say. It's better than the Biden. So see, he's not a good, but he's better than the Biden.
How he is better?
He's better in his administration. He's better for the nations. He's trying to make a better America. He's trying to stop a lot of immigrants and all things, and he's trying to even build a wall in Mexico and all. That's so many agenda he has got for the safety for the America. There are a lot of junk coming into America, and which is really spoiling the country, ruining the country. So that's yeah.
Recently, I had a conversation with one of the Nepalis staying there in America, and he was complaining that during the time of administration of Biden, immigrants had a lot of benefits.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So if Trump comes back, he will it very good to Nepali immigrants over there in America?
See, one thing you have to clarify, we have to know that those who are in America, those who are immigrant and they have a green card and they have got a citizens, but those who do not have a citizen, they are illegally living the America, but administrations of the Trump going to, to release and to make them, legal. It's not he doesn't want them to be illegal, but he'll going to make them legal. But he's trying to control the immigrant, illegal people not to be there. Even for instance, let's see, the people come for as a visitor. They shouldn't stay for the less than 3 months or 4 months. They should come back. But they go and they stay forever there, and they live as illegal. So that's not a right thing. He doesn't want. He is discouraging that kind of stuff, that kind of things. So that's the thing. Yes.
So what do you think finally about Joe Biden and Donald Trump? What do you think?
So regarding what?
What is the conclusion?
The conclusion is, my conclusion would be, now Joe has a very old guy. He's an old chap. He's going to be quit, and even there is a news he's going to be stopped for even he's not going to give his candidate for the presidency. So then the Trump is going to just beat that, and he's going to be a president. So he's better than the Biden now, because everything's physically, and he's safe and everything, and his mental intelligence and everything, his strategy, his planning, because he comes from the the business world, and he knows a lot of things. So, and even he can run the country smooth and bring the country for the benefit and for the better way for the country. So that's what I conclude.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.